Really? Tuning in to hear the live update. Yeah, you would know about the life update. It's Hi, honey. How's it going over there? Are you back in your office? Hey, leg man. Happy Monday. How's it going? Got everything back up and running, man. It has been crazy. It's crazy, girl. How you been? I've realized that everything within a couple of days has completely been shifted. You're a little unclear? What are you unclear about? Sorry if I'm making everybody throw up. Oh, I gotta get rid of the goal. I gotta update the goal. Yeah, we'll update that. I forgot it was still up on there. My birthday has come and gone. Ooh, what is happening? I gotta wait till everybody gets here. I can't just say the life updates. No, you know everything that's going on. My stomach, the website. I want to start streaming earlier. I want to shift the stream time to like this time, like around 11 to noon, maybe 1 o'clock. All those things, babe. That's all. Those are the life updates. You know. Plus, I was going to talk about these. And oh, I didn't grab the little thingy thing. Although I'm going to blind everybody if I do. Where are the... What'd you do with the... I see the closed ones over there. Where's the open ones? Yeah, those are the life updates. You fine. All right. Yeah. Where are they? Where are the little lights? I see the packs over there. Where are the rest of them? The mini shelf next? Oh, over there? Oh, it's down in the bottom. Okay. Well, you're in charge while I go grab these. So. You're in charge on YouTube. They can see you here on both platforms, so you good. Oh, Lord. I mean, sometimes you gotta be in charge, babe. Have a good answer to your muse. Okay. Were you able to figure out like a cure to it or like a way to get around it? I swear everything over here, at least it's all contained on the little stand that you got me. So it's all right there. Ready to go. It has been a busy morning, let me tell you what. That is for sure. Good, just busy. I actually ate something. I had one of the little peanut butter, peanut butter things that I made with the chocolate and stuff in it. Very good. Nibbled on that while the dogs had their LUNCH. Can't say it, otherwise they'll all wake up and they're all over here sleeping. Even little Lulu at the end. Got Lulu, Buckins, Copper, everybody napping. Because it is nap time. I have to do something about this wire. Because it is very much in my way. I think I might have to bring it down the other direction the next time I unplug it. But guys, if you're new here, welcome to the mini tab. Give people a little bit of time to get in. We have some new things coming. Some of them are glowy terrain pieces. This was the test piece to see how it would go with the glowing and everything in it. So super excited about these guys. The new line that we got up on there. Identified the problem, which means I feel like I can accept the lack of motivation. Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, do what you gotta do at work. I know Monday through Wednesdays are kind of crazy for you, so hopefully it'll calm back down. So we have these new pieces, and there's a bunch of them that we have there. I believe they're on our eBay and our Etsy. Our eBay's down for a couple more days, but that one should be back up here soon. But we have these light up terrain pieces. Some of them are cauldrons, some of them are like pieces. Oh, that is heckin' bright. It is heckin' bright for the camera. It doesn't look that bright to me. It just looks like it's lit up. That looks like it's on the surface of the sun on the camera. Oh wow, the camera really picks that up. But they come with these. They're gonna come with these little tea light thing. Well, they're not tea lights. They're like little mini lights. And they're gonna light up the terrain, and we're gonna have different colors to choose from for the lights. So you can pick white, red, green, rainbow, blue. I think we colored like the primaries. Hey, silver. Side view. Yeah. So there's a flame there. We print it in clear resin. And we're going to do that for all the pieces that light up. It'll be separate clear resin, and then these pieces are going to come in regular resin. You can paint them up however you like. How you doing, Silver? Happy Monday, dude. And the little lights just fit right in there. And they are controlled by this tab, so do that maybe from the side. There we go. You can see how it lights up in there. Some of it comes through the cracks, which I think is really fun. Some of them like light up through there. Oh, good. Getting into a rhythm. A rhythm is good, Elect Man. That is always good. But these are some of our new pieces, and this was our test piece. Like, try it out, see how it would print out and everything. I'm excited for these because these seem like a lot of fun. So we have these, we have cauldrons, we have vats, we have trucks, we have all kinds of lit up stuff on here. I am going to get them listed on the website here shortly, but they are up on our Etsy and our eBay once that becomes live again. So those are on there. The other thing, guys, is our WTC stuff, which I want to pull up a screen capture, but hang on. And then I'm also going to throw this down, guys. The website has been updated, and we are working on getting the rest of the stuff fixed up on there as well. We have a full fantasy and sci-fi set. Yes, for all the lit up stuff, we have full fantasy, full sci-fi. Things like doors and orbs and stuff, and like all kinds of stuff to choose from that'll be lit up on there. And it's really good for things like Warhammer, Maladum, D&D. You can use it for all kinds of stuff, which is really, really cool. So we got those guys up, which I'm super excited about. And it just fits in there, and it's just ding, and then it'll light up for you people as they wander by. LED terrain. So it's super stinking fun. Yeah, so lots of fun terrain. I thought I had a setting on here where you could actually see like what I'm looking at. Hold please. I thought I had one set up on here. Display capture. Oh my goodness. Now you guys see yourselves and everything else. Okay, there we go. Hey, hold. It's fine, I will fix it. Okay, there's the face cam and everything. Where's the background? Hand cam, there it is. Boop. Hey, and now you can see me and the website, and then rinse and repeat 50 bajillion times, but you know what, it's fine. But this way you can see it. So we got the new website. Clover and I have been working on it. It has been super stinking fun. It is very, very cute. We are still working on it. I wanted to get it up live so that way it would start, you know, being set up on there. But very, very fun. Free shipping in the US. Love that. We are not currently 5 to 7 business days out. I will say that. I do need to update that guy. We are trying our best to get updated on everything. I'm going as fast as I can, guys, and that is another life update that I need to go over with you guys. But we have things like our latest loots that are available. We also have our official WTC competition terrain. We are WTC licensed, so we are working with them. We do have some of their terrain listed, and we will be getting more here soon. We also have Trench Crusade compatible minis, and then we have a bunch of others to choose from. But we also did update our menu. Let me see if I can pull that over a little bit so I could see it. I'm sorry for the videoception that is happening behind me, but it is what it is right now. I was not prepared for this part of it. I just want to show you guys. So we do have the miniatures, the terrains, the busts and displays. We are going through all of those. The terrain, of course, WTC is listed up under there. We will have more here soon. And then we also have all our miniatures. So Wargaming, Fantasy Wargaming, Game of Thrones, which is there. And then you can also go by race, class, type, categories, and of course pen-ups, if you're looking for something spicy. But we have everything listed here on a bunch of different ones that they are available in. We have more coming. And then we also have, let's say, hey, I want to play a demon. Well, it's going to pull up a bunch of different demons to choose from. So that way, you know, whatever category you want to go for, you can sit there and check it out. Different classes. I would like a druid. And obviously we have more that we're listing here, but look at how fun it is. Clover did such a good job. Clover did a lot of this. She did 99% of the heavy lifting on here. Thank you, Clover. But yeah. It is turning out awesome. Different beasts to choose from. Like, there is a bunch of different stuff to choose from. So we do have a lot of those listed. So that is very exciting. So yeah, just want to show you guys that that is up and running. Get that back up there. So those are good. These will be listed on there soon as well. If you want them ahead of time, check out our eBay or our Etsy. I believe our eBay is down for another couple of days, but then it'll be back up and running. And yeah, that's that part of the life pieces. Was that a like man? So the reason I feel so work Age of Sigmar just isn't in a good place for me. Oh, list building is boring. It's kind of been a little tedious on some of these games lately. It just feels like the same thing revamped over and over again. I think that's why, even with the more DACA and stuff like that with the Orks, I was just like, eh. Even though they did do really well at the last event this last weekend. Those Orks are nasty. I guess everybody who brought Orks brought that new detachment. I'm not a shooty Ork kind of person, but I don't know. I guess if you want to win. Time blocks high damage units, pushing them into the center and just trying to... Yeah, that just seems to be kind of what it's like pushing for. It's not really strategy, it's just wackadoodle people as much as you can. Let me grab some of my Orks over here. Just seems to be a lot of wackadoodle lately. Oh, I'm zoomed back out. It goes through, it feels like it kind of goes through seasons sometimes. Oh, I don't have a zoom on this camera. I thought I did. I guess I physically zoomed in. Okay, go me. We're gonna physically zoom in, I guess. All right, let's autofocus. There we go. At least right now. Hey, you know, sometimes you gotta take a little break for a little bit. Maybe work on some other armies or paint up some other things for a little bit. You got this. Sometimes things just take a little bit of adjustment. I know I kind of fell out of playing games myself for a while. I know Watts was super upset about that. But, you know, it goes through waves. What kind of brought me back to it was honestly Maladin. That game is super fun. Why does that taste sour? Gross. The other thing, guys, is I am recovering from an ulcer. So that was fun. My tummy is very unhappy. But I was able to eat I made little homemade granola bars. They're like these peanut butter chocolate bar things, like oatmeal and stuff in them. And that I've been steadily, you know, making other things and trying to feel better. Getting there. Getting there. So yeah, things are kind of just crazy for a lot of people. I know a lot of people are having a hard time right now. I'm not the only one with a stomach ulcer. I know like 3 people with them right now. It's crazy. I think it's just stress. Such is life. Alright. I want to finish up some more of my boys. So that way I can start playing my army a little more. Try and shift over. Have myself set up a little sideways here. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Just getting ourselves updated on everything. Trying to fix all our platforms and get on a better schedule. The huge. Which part? I said a lot of stuff in the span of like 5 minutes. Just oh, yeah, it's okay. Stomach ulcer. Updating everything in life. LED terrain stuff. WTC terrain stuff. Hi, Tony. Miniatures, 3 years. I've been painting and drawing for, gosh, many years. What about you, Tony? How long you been working on minis? And happy Monday. Hope you're having a lovely day. Hey, nobody home. What's up, y'all? I know I'm up a little early today. Sorry, guys. I would like to do like 11 to like noon, 1 o'clock. I think I'm gonna shift us a little bit earlier. Way too long since 91, bro. Yeah. It's how long have I been drawing? Since elementary school, so yeah, in the 90s. Hey, go for it, Peyton. What's up? How you doing today? Happy Monday. Oh, thanks, Tony. Yeah, it's getting there. They, oh no, where's my... Oh, there he is. Put him way too far out of reach. Been having some fun with them. And steadily updating them to my more cotton candy army look. Going through and getting them cuter, more bubbly. Make them super fun. Just realized I have everything got shifted, so now everything is everywhere. How's everybody doing this Monday? Missed you guys. I was out because of craziness. It was spring break for Watts, so we were spending some time together too, but I also got a stomach ulcer, so that was fun. So been ill. Oh, thanks. Should be super stinking fun. I also have like a full pink Death Dread. It's like pink and yellow and blue. It's in the other room. I just pulled everything back in here, so I gotta grab him. But yeah, having some fun with him. Making him a cute little cotton candy, like nice bright pink. I love orcs. Orcs are my favorite. What you working on, Tony? Thank you. Thanks, go for it, Peyton. It's getting there. It's I keep having to pause. I did send out the big old toilet paper holder thing. I did send that out. It's not going to be for the April event for the fundraiser. It's going to be for another one. They're shifting the event. But I will let you guys know. I believe they're going to do it at a convention. But I will give you guys a heads up on where that'll be at. But it is for a fundraising event. Been taking a break from painting up your Space Wolf, switch to World. Ooh, World Bearers. It's good to switch up every once in a while. Because sometimes, yeah, you just end up doing it too much. Monday's going well. Good start to the week. Editing videos for work currently. Yeah, it's a pink tread. Yeah. It's my whole cotton candy army thing going on. Well, I hope work is going well. It's Monday, so I know some Mondays are a little crazy. Why am I signed out? Uh-oh. Babe, are you still signed on? I don't know how I can be signed out of Twitch and yet still signed into Twitch. Hopefully he'll see this and he can send me the code. Unless any of my moderators are over on Twitch right now and can take care of that, but I don't think they're up yet. Working on some training videos for real estate agents. Ooh, I worked in graphic design for real estate for a very long time. Websites and door hangers and flyers and all kinds of stuff. I did that for a very long time. It's having a hard time finding a job though, so here I am. I was very good at it though. Not to toot my own horn, but I know what I'm doing on those. Well, if Watts can't get to it, then I might have to have somebody go in and take care of that for me in a minute. Oh well, it's fine. The authenticator's on his phone. Yeah, I was in graphic design for 10 years. I mean, I still do it. But yeah, unfortunately, I got, I won't go into the specifics, but my old boss got upset at somebody else and then took it out on me, and then here I am. Because I won't be treated like that. But yeah, the market right now is just cray cray. So I've been painting minis and 3D printing minis and having fun running our business. Oh, there he is. Hey! Yeah, because I need that sign-in. Ooh, yeah, just let me know. I do some decent stuff. I used to be in car washes and did a bunch of car wash. I have them all over the place. Love's Car Wash, Bill's Car Wash. There we go. Authenticator worked. You name a car wash, I probably either worked on it or made graphics for it, because I did that for a very, very long time. Yeah, the market is crazy and incredibly oversaturated. I mean that in the nicest way, but there are a lot of people. There we go. There are a lot of people that are in graphic design. Yeah, I even worked on a Lexus. I did the first Lexus car wash arch. I made that. So that was super fun. The very first one. Gorilla Car Wash is my baby. Loved that thing. It's got this giant gorilla on it. Super freaking fun. That one's up in Arkansas, I believe. I think it's Arkansas, Georgia, and another state now. But yeah, and then I have ones in Australia and stuff. Like I've done a lot of graphics, and then also do comics, and then also paint. I have ADHD, if you can't tell, so it comes through in a lot of different things. What kind of training videos? How to make the awesome sails? Oh gosh, I'm doing this without my super zoom ins. Oh my gosh, thank you. Aw, thank you, Tony, for subscribing. Appreciate that. Welcome to the mini tab. Yeah, my passion is definitely miniatures and drawing and comics, things like that. A little bit more artsy. Oh no! Oh no! There we go. I fixed it. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Just all the art. I just like making things. It's fun. Oh, he's got the scar eye. Teach on the technical aspects, do training on business planning. Oh, AI, hell yeah. You know, that's good stuff to know. I do a lot of AI myself. It's I use AI to help me with design stuff sometimes because honestly it's super helpful. And to be able to use AI with your business is very useful these days. My husband is getting his PhD AI and technology, and he is doing an amazing job with it. AI is very, very important. Oh, thanks. I don't have my zoom in glasses on, so I call my zoom in glasses for like jewelry, which are the big old glasses. I don't have those, so I'm doing my best to see it with my regular glasses. So, gave him his little scary scar. There we go. Yeah, he is almost done. He's got just like a little bit left to it, and yeah, he's doing that, and I'm doing computer science. You know, you got to, man. AI is very important these days. Understanding how to use it and utilize it is a very big thing. Been using it for our business as well. Okay, these were the pants, these were the shoes. Yeah, it's fun to be creative. You gotta learn how to use those tools though, because it's a tool just like anything else. You have the magnifying glasses? Dude, yeah. We have the big headpiece and it's got the big old glasses at the end of it. And I've like got my glasses and those glasses sometimes. It's my eyesight's been getting worse, but you know, it is what it is. Such as getting older. I just had my birthday last week, so yay, getting older. Exactly. Yeah. That's what I preach. It's just a tool like any other tool to use. Just gotta learn how to use it, that's all. That's good you're doing training videos on it. That's cool. Because this should be able to help you with all kinds of statistics and stuff. Aw, thanks. Appreciate it. I can no longer do my favorite quote from Monty Python. Because now I am 38 and not 37. But, you know, it is what it is. But it's fine. Had a quiet birthday. Thank you to everyone. Our business has been very, very hopping. I've been very, very busy, and I appreciate that. Thank you guys for who has ever ordered minis. But yeah, it's definitely been keeping me busy, that's for sure. Yeah, exactly. It just helps you get the job done easier. There's so many ways of using it. Writing and images and all kinds of stuff. Is that my hair? That's my hair. Our minis come with a free piece of my hair half the time. Please don't clone me. We've had a few people get them and I'm like, I'm sorry. It gets everywhere. There we go. In 4 years, she'll be the ultimate answer according to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I know. The answer is 42. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. That'll be the next quote. Thank you for saying that, Nobody Home, because it is. I love that. I love that book and that movie. The book was hilarious. The movie was hilarious too, but it just... the book just captures... It just has so much more. Which usually is what happens. Most books are like that. But yeah, definitely when I get to 42, that's what you guys are gonna have to listen to. I will then be the answer to life, the universe, and everything. It adds the cotton candy aspect. Comes with free hair. It is lightly dyed and could be gray. But, you know, comes with the free hair. Such is with getting older. I do have shaky hand syndrome today, so that's fun. This weather, guys, between the cold and the allergies and just being downright busy, my hands hurt. Is what it is, though. How you doing, Nobody Home? How's your Monday going? Is that running? Make sure all my things are running real quick. Hang on. Hold, please. Yeah, it's running. Okay. I didn't stream for a week, so now I feel like I'm out of sorts. I do feel better though, which is good. Having an ulcer is no bueno. Yeah, his leg is partially detached, but I'm not going to deal with it. It's whatever. His leg is just going to be partially detached. I have 100 more of these guys to go through. I don't care. It's whatever at this point. It's too many orcs. I know, it was never a thing I thought I would say, but it's too many orcs. I have way too many. It's very tiring at this point. Dude, I have so many stomach issues. I have celiac disease, so it does make my stomach a little bit susceptible to things. Didn't realize that until a few years ago that I had celiacs, but anyway. Yeah, I've had a few ulcers over the years. It just happened. Once they happen, they just reoccur. Our business has been booming, and that has caused a little bit of stress, but you know, thank you for that stress. But that's what happens. And it is okay. I will survive. I say that about Space Marines, but I just love them. Oh, are you a Space Mariner? What faction? I do Space Wolves for funsies. My husband has Ultramarines, Black Templars. It's a good stress. It's a good stress. I'm just a weakling. That's why I'm like, thank you. Please don't stop. But it's, yeah. It just is what it is sometimes. And that is okay. No, but it's been good. Created your own. Ooh. Okay, so you don't have any actual leaders like attached to them, like specific leaders? Are you just running just basic Space Marines then? Because I know with certain ones you have to have like specific leaders to them in order to run certain detachments. Oh, I've done that, yeah. I've done that a bit. It's funny you say that. But yeah, everything in my house has been completely altered. Okay, so you're just doing like the oath of moment, things like that with it. Which you could do. See, I get into the mean like Space Marine stuff because some Space Marines, they got some mean stuff they can run with them. But you have to have specific leaders with them. But yeah, if you're just doing like regular old oath moment and everything, because they do got some good OC on some of those, so you can kind of hold your own. That's interesting. How has that gone? Like, how many games have you played with those? Washington's, oh, Redskins, as well as now the Commanders. So maroon, white, black. So, ooh, that's fun. That's super stinker fun. Well, now you can kind of only, well, if you have those certain leaders, but you can play them like with whatever color pattern you want to right now with 10. It does knock down the complicated part of it though, because there's a lot of stuff to remember sometimes with those enhancements. I know there is with my orcs. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, there's too many rules. But I just like to WOG and mess someone's day up and then continue on. So I kind of get that. Although I really like Bully Boys. I want to try that. Something you started out with? Okay. Yeah, and that part I get, because now it's just about points. It's not really about kill the other person. So right now, if it's almost like simpler is better. That's kind of why I'm running Green Tide, because then I can just overtake the entire board and get as many points as possible. Get corners, get middle, get all of those stuff. Do all the extras of like bring it down and stuff, because then I can just swarm things and just destroy them. Like, and remembering all those enhancements sometimes, because I do put enhancements to my leaders sometimes. Half the time I don't even take the points for it. I just put the more Gretchens on the field so I can get more OC. I like the game. What can I say? With corn Nurgle models. Ugh. Nurgle is my least favorite. But corn is fun. Do you scream your wog? Wog! Like, we have a buddy that comes over, Irish. He's in our chat. He's in our Discord and stuff too. And he's like, it sounds like a little car driving by. And I'm like, shut up. I have to learn how to do the death metal scream. I don't know how to do it yet, but pull out that like Batman voice. Hey Aaron, how's it going? Happy Monday. How you doing, dude? But I want to do the like wog, like the death metal scream thing. So now I need to learn how to do that just so I can be intimidating, because I would like to show up in like my cute little dress playing my little orcs, my little cotton candy army, and just to pull that out, that would be super fun. I would either wreck someone's day or it would just be so intimidating. Gotta get them psychologic, guys. The Batman voice, yes, which I do have pretty well down. I won't bring it out because otherwise the dogs are gonna run. Because the only time they hear the Batman voice is when they're getting into something they shouldn't be getting into. And that's kind of why I haven't been practicing it at home, because the couple times I've done it, the dogs run for the hills. And I don't want to do it outside because my neighbors are like right there. And they already think I'm crazy enough. Don't need to be death metal wogging at them outside. Rough night? Oh, dude. I think it's the weather. Aaron, I 100% think it's the weather, because my arthritis in my shoulder is so bad today. I hung myself this morning. That's what I say when I use a pulley thing, because I have a herniated disc in my neck. So I have a pulley system that I use. I call it hanging myself whenever I couldn't use it. But I had to do it this morning because I'm in so much pain. Like, I can't feel this, like half of my hand is super numb today, and it keeps right here, it clicks and it just hurts. And it takes me a second to like get it up above my head, so I'm having a hard time with it today. Ugh. So I feel you, Aaron. I think it's in the air. Psych them out for sure. It enhances the die rolls. Dude, I roll so many dice. When you have a pack of 20 orcs and you wog, it's just, I have to roll my dice thing like 2 times. It's just so much dice. I think I'm just gonna still go down the direction of, I was gonna go back and non-metallic metal these guys, but I don't think I'm gonna waste my time on it. It's too much. I just need to get them done. Never thought I would sit here and say too many orcs, but too many orcs. The meds kicked in about 5 as soon as I stepped outside. The root nerve in my back started throwing me. Ooh, hey Joe, happy Monday. How's it going, my dude? Yeah, it, Aaron, I think it's air pressure stuff outside because it has been horrific. between, yeah, the back pain the last couple of days, the ulcer, which I'm finally getting better with. We actually made, we made carnitas, which is, you know, not good for an ulcer. But I was like, I just want a little flavor. So, it's going late. Oh, did you get up late? No such thing as too many. I have 100 orcs, Tony. 100. 100. Salem? What, my orcs? No! Get out of here. I ain't selling none of my babies. These are my children. Up there. Hey, Joe, you know, to be fair, I woke up late, which, you know, 7:30 is not late to most people, but it's late for me. I was like, couldn't even wake up. I didn't want to. Everything hurts. I do have 120, to be fair, of ground troops, so I have the max amount. However, how I'm wanting to run these with the new points and the new updates, I think it's going to be 100 orcs, and then I'm bringing an extra Death Dread. Slacker. Whatever, Joe. I want to bring 2 Death Dreads, so I'm going to have Daddy Dready and I'm going to have Bubble Dread, and they're both going to... I need a little bit more manpower, if that makes sense, because I have a lot of these guys and they can kind of take over the field, but the thing is if they get mowed down, I'm screwed, and I don't like running trucks. So I think I want to do double dreadies, because usually those do a lot, and I have the 4, you know, wackadoodles on the one dready, and then the other dready has the 3 wackadoodles and a shooty shoe. So I think I'm going to run those first so they can take all the firing and everything, and if they explode, they explode. They're better point-wise and do more damage than a truck does. Too many orcs. Are you kidding? Hey, Cultured. Ethel, hi! Happy Monday, guys. So yeah, I think I'm going to run the 2 dreadies down the path. I'll have 100 orcs. I'll have all the leaders with them. And then I'm debating on whether or not I want to bring 2 sets of orcs on squigs, my squig orc riders, because of vehicles. And a lot of people have been bringing vehicles lately. So to get like things off of there and blow them up. So I'm thinking about breaking it up a little bit and making it more strategic than just bringing a bunch of orcs on a table. Because that doesn't seem to be going too well. Your computer is so broke. Culture said, man, my computer is so broke, I ran out of cash. I missed you, Culture. How you doing? More orcs? Pretty much, yeah. Dude, Mork and Gork. You know, I don't know if I do better with Mork or Gork. I have both. I also have a Stompa, but that's just way too many points. I thought about Speed Freaks, but they don't do as well damage-wise against like vehicles. They just kind of get... I don't remember... Do they have a vehicle thing on them? I know the Squighog boys do. And that's why I wanted to bring them. You want your 1,000 suns? Yeah, hopefully we get something soon. Something at least. Ooh, assembly table to build. Are you working on your dice things? Oh yeah, this was the guy that was completely split on the side. Oh well. I'm just gonna have one orc that has the warp coming out of his body. Strategic orcs. Hey, you know, mildly strategic orcs. It's true though. Hey, I love my orky boys. I love the damage they do. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, big yawn. I know, big yawn. But yeah, they're not the most strategic. However, if you use them strategically, they can do a lot of damage, which I have done. I've survived on one orc one time, and it was 3 of us playing, and my one orc survived their 2 sets of like people, and I won. To be fair, it was dice rolls. I just kept rolling real high. But he was still there in the end. He still did capture the flag, and I still got it. Oh, do they have a couple anti-take speed freaks? I don't remember. I only have a couple of them. I wasn't really a fan of the speed freaks. I got the motorcycle guys, and they just didn't seem to do as much damage as I would like them to do. Yeah, they moved across the field real fast, which was nice, but they seemed to die really quickly. So when I switched to the Squig Hog boys, they did a lot better. Like damage-wise and staying alive-wise. And all Grot's Flood? Oh dear lord. No. Just all Steves. Oh goodness, I just hiccuped. Bless. I don't know who's sneezing, but bless. I got the puppies back there. Somebody's sneezing. Hey, sir! Yeah, it has been a minute. Steven has not made it to the table in a long time. So speaking of that, guys, we are, now that the cameras are fixed out there, we're talking about like what we're going to film out there again. I would like to do the interactive games where you guys get to shoot our guys again. With either Steven, or we have a giant cannon that we're working on. And then I'm also going to set up dice rolls so you guys can physically roll the dice on stream. Well, digitally roll the dice on stream. And I think that would be super fun and super cool. That way you guys can be like part of the action with it. Hey, me! Happy Monday! How's it going? A friend of mine loved his orcs, and he had a grot hero. Took a space marine who took out a space marine captain. Dude, Steven, who's one of my grots, he shot somebody in the face and killed him. It was one of Watts's people. Was it Gilliman? He did 1 damage and took him out. It was somebody. I don't remember who it was. It was somebody big. I'm good, me. Got a stomach ulcer I'm trying to get over, but yeah. My arm is pretty long. I think I could roll them physically on stream. What? Oh, like reach your... I got you, Joe. Oh my goodness. That would be funny. Mine are not long. I have the shortest of short little arms. Our dice tray is to the side, so that way you guys can see it. But the thing is I have to walk the entire length of the table to get to it because I can't reach the dang thing. So that's why sometimes you'll hear like a pause when I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta roll, and then I have to shift over, and it's like 3 or 4 steps I have to take to get to the dice tray because I'm so small. So I'm like, I'm like the, anybody play Legend of Zelda, the Ocarina of Time? I'm like the frog that like has to scoot over. That's what I am because I'm small. A weather check redeem that lets you roll to change the weather? Oh, it's like a thing that goes over top of it? That's kind of fun. I thought about putting some interactive stuff on here. They got like tic-tac-toe. They've got chess. I thought about putting that stuff up. Oh, you did? We just got a picture. We just got a picture. We just got a picture. I know who it's from. Ooh. Oh, that's one of those fancy ones. If it hits your thumb, it pops down under the table, doesn't it? That's nice. Oh my gosh, look at all that. I'm getting into your background now. I'm like, ooh, look at all that technology. Oh yeah, you could build all kinds of stuff in there. No wonder you need that nice table. That is a nice table. That is a heavy table. How's your back after moving that sucker, Aaron? That was a Blues Clues throwback. It's a saw top one. It has, oh, okay, it has the top guard. Gotcha. It looked like one of the ones that popped down the moment that you touched it. Yeah, I remember watching Blues Clues with my sister. My sister's 13 years younger than me, and she used to love Blues Clues. So I got Steve, you know, I got into that whole thing. And when he came back out and started doing those videos, like, just want to check in and make sure you're doing okay. I tell you, I sobbed. I was like, is that okay, Steve? Oh, it was a rough time. Nothing like sobbing as Steve from Blues Clues asks how you're doing. I'm not okay, Steve. I'm not. I did. It was just the moment he popped up, he's like, hey. I was like if Mr. Rogers were to do that, I know he's no longer here, but if he would have been able to do that, I would have just been inconsolable for like hours. If that would have happened. Childhood. I haven't moved it too much. I built it on the spot just to have it shift like 6 feet to place it. Oh, okay. That's not bad then. That's a heavy thing. That's good though. You need that to be heavy. Aw, thanks, me. Yeah, it's not fun. I'm a little susceptible to them. Once you get them, you're basically like the rest of your life. It's like it can happen at any time. And I've gotten them a few times over the years, and everything came one way, and I went, ah, something is askew. So realized I ate a lot of spicy food that day and went, ah, I probably burned the inside of my stomach. And lo and behold, every symptom around it, I even asked my EMT friend, everything around it was pointing to, yes, that's what it is. So I just went ahead and went to the brat diet and been on the brat diet ever since. If they did Mr. Rogers, some of his older clips, oh my gosh, yeah, some of his older clips, yeah, still get me. 6 by 4 foot with caster to use for gaming. Oh, that'll be fun, Aaron. It's like shingles? No. No, shingles is more topical issue. Ulcers more like burning on the inside of your stomach lining. Multi-purpose that table, for real, yeah. It's a... I have celiacs, so the inside of my stomach and my intestines are not very good anyway. They've kind of been broken down over the years, because I didn't know I had celiacs for 11 years. They could never figure out what was wrong with me. So I have so much damage in there. It's taking months to heal from. It's been a couple years since we found out that I have celiacs, but it's something that'll reoccur and be an issue because of that. Yeah, shingles is awful. Yeah, this is, no, this is, I realized it immediately and I was able to adjust. Shingles is way worse. Ooh, yeah, Tony. Yeah, that is way worse. I mean, personally, just from like ulcer experience to not having shingles. So I might someday. I had chickenpox as a kid, so. Shingles can happen. I know someone who's under 30 and she got shingles, poor thing. It can be triggered with stress and all kinds of stuff. It just can happen. Oh, like an ulcer? It can heal for the most part, but you can always flare it up. It's just one of those things that once that area is messed up, it scars over and it can become an area that can be a problem later. Oh, yeah, that's another one that can cause that. It's the stomach lining on my lower intestine and my stomach has been eaten away. That's one thing that I've like read about and talked to my doctor about, is because it is an autoimmune disease and it is an allergic reaction of the small intestine. So the entire length of my small intestine has been eroded at and eaten at for over 11 years. And over time, it causes a lot of scar tissue and a lot of problems. Well, I had a lot of spicy food lately and some fatty foods because we've been barbecuing and stuff. So I've been having fun, and we had some Mexican the other day and I literally put on it, I did it to myself. I'm just putting it out there. I did it to myself. I literally put on it jalapenos and sriracha because I'm a psychopath. And I ate it, and that night it all came back. And I went, ah, whoops. It's, I think I did it to myself. So I destroyed the lining on my stomach. I can feel it. Like, I won't go into specifics of how I know that that's what it is, but that's what it is. Had to talk to my friend, and she talked to her boyfriend who's an EMT, and he's like, yeah. I was like, okay. And yeah, I'm okay. I've been on the Brad diet for like 2 weeks, so I'm way better now. Yeah, it was yikes. It was horrible. Poor Watts, I will come up with that, and I'm like, I'm sorry. It's not attractive. Yeah, I've heard that, sir. I've heard that. Yeah, I really don't want it. It sounds horrific. But yeah, it's just it wasn't good. But now I'm better. Did Pepsid for a few days. I have not taken the Pepsid today. I have not had any caffeine or any Coke, I should say, for a few days. I've had like a little, I've had like half-size coffees for a few days because I can't live without coffee. I will die. But no sodas. Nothing. I was drinking lemonade with tea. I was drinking sodas. I was drinking everything that will erode your stomach. So I did it to myself. Just saying. It was stupid. But, you know, hey, it happens. But hey, better. I'm better now. All is well. And then stress on top of it. So, yeah. It was just all bad. It was all bad. But hey, much better now. On the Brad diet for probably another week or two, because it does take a really long time for your stomach to heal. So I'm probably gonna still be on applesauce and sweet potatoes and light chicken for a while longer. And that's my own doing. I know. To be fair, sir, I have been making good stuff, just blander stuff, no spices on it. Mild rice. I have not been able to eat rice since this incident because it was a rice bowl that I had. Yeah. Got your dentures. I haven't been eating solid food for a month before. Once I did, intestinal distress is a mild... Yeah. Joe, because your body will have to get used to that again. Yeah, it's true. I'm glad you're able to do that, though. I hope it's a lot easier for you now. But yeah, it'll take a little while for your body to get used to it again. Up your fiber intake, because that'll really help with that. Yeah, it was gross cultured. I don't want to get into specifics, but I can't. I haven't been able to eat rice since, and I love rice. Hey, like, man, no, just talking about my ulcer. And shingles. We've been having a gross conversation, like, man, I'm sorry. So we came back into that. It's just, you know, stuff happens sometimes. It's fine. Nothing like waking up at 2 in the morning. Yeah. While painting is being attempted. Hey, I've gotten a lot of him painted, thank you. I think this earlier schedule might be a good idea. Gets me up a little sooner. That way I can still beat the mailman. He likes to come early sometimes. It's true, Tony, it's true. There's always something going on. And I know it's not just me, poor Joe. You know, how are you doing, Cultured? How's it going, buddy? Happy Monday. I know everybody's got stuff going on. It's never ending. Miss the details. I know, everybody eating lunch. So about that ulcer. No. I'm from the medical field. I was a veterinary technician for almost 10 years, so it doesn't bother me. So I have to catch myself sometimes, because sometimes I will just start going into details and I'm like, people don't want to hear this. You have 9 something, well 10 with your teeth difficulties. Oh dang, Joe. What do you beat them with? I do. I do beat the mailman with a stick sometimes. I mean, if y'all ever saw his video on our Discord. Hey, Layla! Long time no see. Me and the mailman have a love-hate relationship. I'm sure he hates me. I'm about to put like 25 packages out on the front door. So he's about to be real pissed off. But our location is a business location. It is registered. The fact that you can laugh or roll with it, pretty awesome. You know, trauma. It happens. You know, I still laugh over some of the surgeries I've had. And my PTSD from being a vet tech. There's a reason I'm not in it anymore. That's some hella trauma. Oh, can you see Boo Boo? His little head right here looking so cute. Look at that little puppy right there. Am around. Good. How you doing, Layla? Happy Monday. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I have sets of orcs because there's gonna be so many of them. I'm literally color coding them to all their groups. So I have a group of red shirts, which are gonna die first, and then I have a group of pink, I have a group of yellow, a group of blue. So I can schedule pickups, but the thing is it comes the same time that our mailman comes. So it's the same mailman. Jinx is better, yeah. His neck's all healed up. His hair's growing back, so the red shirts die first, yeah. If anybody catch that reference. I watch too many shows. But yeah, Jinx is doing better. His neck is healing up real good. I thought he was gonna hate me after that whole situation, but he has been so clingy to me. Good, Layla, I'm glad. I thought he was gonna be so mad, because the last time I took him anywhere, he was mad at me. But no. Hey, Ed! How's it going, dude? I have a dry piece of paint. Just a second, guys. Gotta get that out of there. What did I do with my extra tweezers? I don't want to touch it with my bare hands. There we go. It is because of Star Trek. Come on. There we go. Ugh. It's a bad thing about pods, man. So much wasted paint. Find out what happened to the poor baby. I have no idea what he stabbed himself on. Even the doctor was like, it's a weird angle. It goes down in and like he got stabbed with something. We thought maybe he jumped up on one of our tables and got stabbed on one of our pieces of terrain, but we never found anything. So I have no idea. No clue. He's way better now, off all his medications, eating, running around, being crazy, being a cat, being a little black cat. He's here somewhere. He keeps, I'm actually surprised he's not under me right now. He's been under, like, my... No, he's not an outdoor cat. He's too much of a chicken shit to be an outdoor cat. No, he's very much a... Gold shirt, stay in the back and tell everyone what to do. True. Oh, that's good, Ed. Security guy number 6. It's yeah. Aw, Ed. That's good though. I have no idea. He stays inside. He doesn't even go on a porch. Like our porch right now, because we have chickens and we also have squirrels because we have chickens. So now we have squirrels. The squirrels are the chickens' pets. So they have decided to try to eat through our screen to come in. So I don't even let him out in that area anymore because we have a giant hole that he can get out of. And since he's a chicken cat, he's not gonna be okay outside. He would not make it. So, so no, I have no idea what he impaled himself on. So much better though. I know, but that's so much work, Elect Man, and then I would have to mark everything because I have OCD, and then I would have to like go around and I don't even know if I could take these off, or I would have to write on them, but then I would have to write on them in pretty handwriting, and like it's a whole thing. I thought that too. That was the first thing I thought, actually, Cultured. And when I cleaned it and I checked it, nothing. It was just a hole. Has the fox got into the hen house? No, thank God. No, our hens are good. Teddy wants to be an outdoor cat so desperately. You know, some cats do really well with it, some don't. Some cats are just cray-cray. Oh, can we? Maybe I'll do that, but it's just another thing to add to the pile of things to do. I'll just deal with it. It's fine. I'll just complain about it. No, the thing is you know if there was, and he didn't have any of the signs of it. I'm just gonna put that out there like that. I think he may have been, yeah, stabbed by a model with a spear. That's my theory, because he did jump up there and he did knock a bunch of stuff down the other day. He does. He just comes up. You'll see him on stream. I think he might have knocked into one of our towers, which has a spike that sticks up. I think that's what happened. But it just didn't leave anything behind. But he knocked into it a few weeks ago. And like, I'm talking knocked him everywhere. I mean, the other day when we were playing Maladum, he knocked something else over. He's not the most graceful kitty. Love him, but he's not a graceful cat. Switch to Pro Acroll, you know, maybe. I don't know, I have so many and I don't want to waste them. I have an entire tower here full of them. That's what we've been working on, Culture. That entire front room, I have, you don't understand how much mini shit is in there. It's crazy. Speaking of cats, how is your cat, Black Man? How is Teddy? There's the amount of minis that we have out there is absolutely crazy, and we've been trying to reorganize it, and it is getting to a point where it is shifting to the table to be able to shift it back into the room and reorganize it up on the shelves. Like it's in the shifting, reorganizing phase right now. I don't know what to do with the amount of minis we have. That's how it is. We have Minimodium in this house. It is literally a problem. But you know, it is what it is. And then we just got all our stuff from Maladum. And then we're trying to set up things on foam boards because we're gonna do full campaigns. It's an addiction, yes. It's an addiction. You know, it's fine. Like the rest of us. Hi, my name is Tia. And we have a mini addiction in this house. Not like a little addiction. It's a lot of it. Lady, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Happy Monday. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's not like a little addiction. It is a Minimodium addiction. Instead of pandemonium, I call it Minimodium. Bit worried about his diet. Oh, cats? It depends on the cat. Jinx will drink out of the toilet. Cats like running water. So you can get them like the little spring things that'll just constantly run water. Because in their mind, that's clean water. I know, I've seen. So that's why back when I was a tech, we used to point people towards the water that moves because cats like moving water. Is it? You can tell him, Ed. We're talking all about his mini business. Yeah, cats like certain cats. Some cats are fine with like, you know, the bowls and stuff. They'll be okay with it. Cats don't like their whiskers to touch bowls, and cats don't like water that has been sitting because they're still in their primal phase, so they haven't evolved to the point of being okay with that yet. They like the running water because it's considered fresh. So some of them are like that. And let me tell you, business is booming. Dude. You know, thank you, everybody. It has been booming so much that I have worked myself into an ulcer. Like, that's how good it's been. So thank you, guys. It's all thanks to you. And hey! Hi, Apollos. Welcome. Oh, did that say raid? Welcome, everybody. Potato raid. Ooh, we got potato kings and queens coming in. Where is my raid hat? Hi, guys. Welcome into the mini tab. What did I do with my raid hat? No, where's my hat? Oh, there it is. I have a raid hat. The big OG potatoes. Dude, I was like, wait, which kind of potatoes are we talking about here? Yes. Welcome, everybody. This is my raid hat, and I love it. It is glorious. Hey, Family Fantasy RPG, what's up, my dude? Yeah, like, man, that's cats are crazy with stuff like that. Thank you, Apollos. How's it going? Happy Monday. I love my little raid hat, but now I can't hear. Hang on, let me see if I can put this under the hat. You know what? It's just gonna go like this. I'll be able to slightly hear things. Welcome, guys. Oh, and thank you for... Oh, I thought someone joined the Discord. Nobody home, you posting pictures? Check that out in a second. How is everybody? Happy Monday. Task failed successfully. You know... Oh! Did I just get disconnected? I totally did. Oh, heck yeah. There we go. I think it, every once in a while when I get raided, it, breaks everything. It's like my computer can't handle the awesomeness. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is my commissar hat. Love it. It happens. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. Welcome to the mini tab and all our crazies. What did you work on today? And the headphones make it. I know, I didn't think this through. Hey, you know, I wonder if I can pull them down further. Woo! Oh, they almost reached my ears. The mouse folk, mostly? Ooh, and goblins. Love me some goblins. Mouse folk are fun too. If only someone like... I also know IT stuff. You see how well that's going. I am back giving life updates and crazies and headphones. So, yeah. Behind the head. I tried the behind the head. It keeps falling off. It won't stay. I know, it's too much amazingness. I fear change, I mean raiders. My goodness. The destruction. This hat is amazing. It's one of those sequence hats. It's just so satisfying. Yes. But thank you, raiders. Welcome. It's pretty chill in here most of the time. Unless we get on some crazy subjects. Everything. Just gonna put it over there for now. Oh my goodness. But yeah, welcome. He is getting into the PhD of AI. So he is going down that route. Oh, did you put up a picture of Teddy? Guys, you want to see a kitty cat? Oh, little kitty. Oh my goodness, you're like me. I have so many pictures of my dogs. They're down here. My little babies. Oh, you can kind of see Lulu. Oh, you can kind of see Buckins. His butt's poking out. He is gonna build Skynet. I told him make sure you say please and thank you to the AI, otherwise we're gonna be in trouble. You know, one thing I love about your Cadillac man is the little dot on his little chin. My gosh, I love that. And I love that he's got socks, but the little dot on the chin, it's like a little goatee thing happening, and I love it. Every time I look at him, I'm like, love it. Oh, he's so cute. Guys, if you want to see that too, we do have a Discord if you want to check that out. Ooh, nobody home. I love the waves. That looks amazing. Oh, it's snow. Is it snowy? Snowy waves? My gosh, that looks so cool. I love that. Ah, I just love Space Wolves too, so love that. Nice. I think I'm updated on everybody. There we go. That's a stupid question we always want to see. Yes, this is true. Yeah, that's why I don't know where Jinky is. He's usually under me these days. My cat has turned into a little... Hey, hey. Alright, Joe, we'll talk to you later. Hopefully tomorrow we can chit-chat. Add a Cadbury mini eggs? That is a necessity, Joe. I love the space puppers. That is definitely my other army that I am all about. I wish I played them more, to be honest. I should play them more. Have a good day at work, like man. I hope the rest of the week goes better for you. I know things get crazy at your office, but hopefully it goes well. Chachumaru? That's funny, Ed. How you doing, Ed? Happy Monday. Yeah, the Cadbury eggs are a must, and it is getting to that time of year. It is definitely... Oh, I gotta get the stomach ulcer under control, guys, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to enjoy some of this. Although, the last time I've had candy, I'll be honest, I've been making so much candy and stuff at home lately that things are starting to taste like chemicals. And the last time I had a Cadbury egg, because I like the cream-filled Cadbury eggs that you can get that are like the bigger egg things, tasted like straight-up chemicals to me. So I might have to find a recipe and make it myself. A cast? Oh no, somebody got hurt? A 6-year-old to get a cast. That's a... Gonna have to bribe with lots of candy there, Ed. Okay, maybe it's not just me cultured, because they have a... I don't remember them tasting like that as a kid. And I used to eat the poop out of them, like all of them. They were so good. And now I'm like, it just tastes like straight up chemicals. But I thought that about our creamer the other day, so now I'm trying to find a recipe to make homemade creamer for my coffee. And the one I've done so far, I'm not really a fan of. I don't know. I made peanut butter chocolate bars over the weekend. Mostly because of the ulcer situation, but also because I wanted snacks. And they taste amazing. But I picked up real peanut butter. It's like peanut butter with honey in it. I mixed honey with it, and then I did half Rice Krispies, half oatmeal, vanilla and chocolate chips in it, and then I also mixed in flaxseed and chia, so that way they've got like a little bit of fiber going on with them, so it wasn't just a sweet treat. And they are freaking delicious. I just ate one and I was like, ooh, this is a sweet treat. Oh, she broke her wrist Friday and she's going now? Ooh, poor thing. I remember when I broke my collarbone, I waited like a whole day. I was like, Mom, I'm fine. I don't want to go to the emergency room. I know it's broken. They're just gonna tell me it's broken. So we waited. I did the same thing with my my ankle when I snapped it. I was just like, I'll wait. Oh, fell off the monkey bars at school? Yeah. That happens. Well, good luck. I hope they feel better soon. That still stinks. Poor thing. But hey, sometimes those become like the best stories later in life. Spinning a splint? Okay. Dogs and cats are awesome. Can we start replacing humans with them? Me? You are not wrong. You are, speaking truth. That's why I have 3 dogs. Love my children. Whenever I went to a party, I was always with the animals. I was that person. Oh, it hasn't bothered her since it happened? Kids bounce back, man. When I broke my collarbone, I was in 5th grade, and it was playing flag football. And I fell and snapped it right in half, and it was not attached. And I only cried for like 2 minutes. And then I was like, it's very much broken. And the nurse didn't believe me that it was broken, but they finally called my mom, and my mom about lit that place up. But we went and checked. Yep, it was broken, but I only got a sling. That was all we did. And I was fine. It just hurt. The only thing that hurt worse, and I will never forget this teacher, she made me write. It was my right arm. This still haunts me to this day, and I will never forget her name. I was that person. I laid on the couch all day, not realizing how bad it was. Oh, yeah, because it'll swell up. So this is the collar. Oh, as I hit the microphone at the same time. This is the collarbone I broke. Went, boop. Could not use this hand for the life of me. It hurts so bad. So I would like lay it on the table and just rest it, and I was having to use my other hand to try to write, but it wasn't working very well. And I was in 5th grade, and I don't mind blasting this teacher's name. Her name was Miss Campana. She was the worst teacher on the planet. And I would write with my other hand, and it wasn't going very well, and she got mad at me, and she's like, you need to write better. I'm like, my main hand, I broke the collarbone of this hand 2 days ago. I can't use it. And she got so pissed at me. She sent me to the office and everything. Like, she got so mad about it. Got my mom involved. My mom yelled at her. Like, I'm like, I broke my shoulder, my collarbone. And she was like, well, you need to write. And since then, she had like a thing against me for the rest of the year. Like, I didn't like radishes, and they gave us all like a radish to eat, and I'm like, I don't want to eat this. And she got so mad, she made me sit in the corner until I ate it, and I refused to eat it all day, so I just sat there by myself the whole day. She was a terrible teacher. Horrible human being. 2018, after, oh, me, got me a hot chocolate. Yeah, nurses, yeah, they could be amazing. I'm glad that they got you a nice little hot chocolate. I had a teacher tell me I need to learn how to sew because I was going to be alone in life. I had this same teacher that told me I would never amount to anything. I know, isn't that crazy, Tony? I will never forget her. I will never forget her face. I'll never forget her name. I don't even know if she's still around. She was older. She was like, I want to say in her 50s when I was in school. And I was in elementary at the time. This was 5th grade, man. Yeah. 90s schools, they were wild. They were wild back then. All right, have a good day, Elect Man. Thank you for stopping in. Happy Monday. Yeah, this teacher, she told me I would never amount to anything. I tried to make me write with my hand. There was a couple other things. There was like a group project that we were working on. The other kids didn't want to work on it, so I was doing it by myself. And then she gave the other kids like A's on it and gave me a C because she didn't like me. I'm like, sorry, I can't write with my broken arm. Yeah. Yeah, 5th grade told me I would never amount to anything. And I remember her looking at me, and she looked at me and she pointed like this: "You will never amount to anything." I will never forget her stupid face. It is forever burned in my brain. Like, if I met her now, I'd be like, "You're gonna be in my note." Ooh, yeah, I think you did, Ed. I think you did. The one that was sick? That, yeah, you had to get the ambulance for? Unless this happened again. That teacher, and then Mr. Payne, no joke. He was my high school English teacher. And he was head of the football team. One of the meanest teachers I had. I do fine with it now, but I used to be afraid of talking to people and getting up in front of the classroom and doing, you know, this horrified me. Yeah, the horrible people. It used to terrify me, and at the time I was on some pretty hefty anxiety medicine for it. I was going to therapists and stuff trying to like help me get over. I was in drama class to help me get over the stage fright of talking to people. Like, I was in things to help me with it. He failed me because I wouldn't stand up and do one thing of talking in front of the class. He didn't like the way I did it. As I came up and I read from the paper, and I couldn't look up because I was gonna throw up, and he failed me. Ah, oh, never forget that teacher either. I did run into him though. Like, we got principals involved, my parents involved, my dad came in and argued with the guy. Still failed me. I got a different teacher, got 100 in that class. Just couldn't handle the pressure. And I ran into that teacher at the mall like 4 or 5 years after I graduated high school. So this was back like 2009, 2010. I just aged myself. And I ran into him at the mall and we locked eyes. And he looked at me and he went pale. And I looked at him and I beelined it for him. I was pissed. And he booked it out of that JCPenney's. He went boop, out the other door. And I'm like, ooh, you knew I was coming for you. Like, he was gone. He's like, oh, that kid's gonna murder me. And I did. I went after him. But yeah, he booked it out of there. I only have one other teacher that was really bad growing up. Besides that, I had a really cool PE teacher, and he's actually the teacher that when I broke my collarbone, he's the one that took care of me. Best teacher ever. And he walked me up to the front and everything, and he was like, I was his best student in PE. He loved me. He was such a good guy. And he like walked me up in front. He's like, I think she broke her arm. He was like so upset. I know, I was an adult at that point. I was like just getting into my 20s. Like, I see you and I know exactly who you are. He was yeah. I had a couple really good teachers. I had my PE teacher, he was amazing. And then I had a science teacher who was very, very good. And he was so dry when he would talk. Poor guy. You know those old, when they would bring out the CRT TVs and they would put in the tape and they would play the show and it would be like, and the elusive sloth would blah blah blah, and it's just this very bland, dry voice. That was this science teacher, but he made it so like creative in the class. He would show us like sci-fi episodes of TV shows and be like, okay, why does this work? Why does this not work? And he was such a good science teacher. I had such a fun time in his class. Like, I'll never forget him either. And I'll never forget Miss Geronimo, my English teacher. She told a kid to F off one day in class because he was the head of the football team, the quarterback, and I will never forget the day she told him to get the F out of her class. And I was like... She told us all that we were... Okay, so it's gonna sound bad at first. She told us all that we were stupid and taught wrong. and that we did not know how to write papers. And she told us all that we were at a 5th grade reading level in high school. This was like my junior year in high school. No, it was my sophomore year in high school. It was my 2nd year. And she told us all that we were taught wrong. So she berated us for a second, but then she taught us what to do. And she helped our entire class and everything. Amazing teacher. She turned our entire classroom around. Like, everybody was failing to getting hundreds. Like, amazing teacher. Very, very dry with how she talked to students. I ended up becoming her senior intern. And during my last year, I would go in and grade papers with her, and we would watch movies and grade papers, and she let me go to whatever lunch I wanted. If she didn't have anything for me to do, she was like, go have fun, go enjoy lunch the rest of the day. So I would be out there for like a couple hours having fun at lunch. Like, she was awesome. And I would just help her grade papers, and we'd watch movies and stuff. She was such a cool teacher. She passed away a few years ago because I had her on my Facebook, but she was amazing. Think you had a teacher like that once or twice? Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, there's some of them. There's not too many of those anymore. Tough love. She was tough love, but she taught us how to do it. It was when they told us FCATs wouldn't count, and they counted, but she taught us how to properly write, because we were not taught. We got in there and she was like, what? There were a lot of kids that didn't know the difference between there, and there. All the yours, all the wheres. There were high school students that didn't know that came to her. And she flipped out. Understandably so. But it wasn't like against us. It was just like, just a matter of fact, I guess, is how it came out. Because she wasn't like mad at us. She was mad at the system for failing us. And then she fixed it. Yeah. There, and there. Didn't know the differences. I did because I took Hooked on Phonics, and that's why I kind of say things weird sometimes. Because I was taught that. But it did teach you there, and there, and all the yours and the wheres and everything. When I was in elementary school. But that's why I say things weird sometimes, is because of being taught that, which was also wrong. 7th grade teacher who loved calling us Chromex? Teachers, you know, sometimes they say and do weird stuff like that. Sometimes they're a little rough. Ours just straight up told us we were stupid. I was like, oh, okay. Sure. Once his homework was the entire class to go to the cinema and see Blood Diamond. I had a teacher do that! That was like not with Blood Diamond, but with another movie. Like a test score was to go see a certain movie. And we had to come back in and tell him our favorite scene. Is what the test was. That's so cool. I love hearing stuff like that, me. That's awesome. Ran his class like a humanities class. We read Animal Farm, Lord of the Flies. That was, yeah, that was my either first or second year. That was with Mr. Payne. Yeah, we read Lord of the Flies. Yeah, The Jungle, Animal Farm. What was the other one? There's another one. Also, the Witch Trials. We read that. I don't know. I don't know, me, what that is. Short for Chromodon? Prehistoric Man? Oh! That's just mean. Dang, Tony. It's not your fault, but you're a gaggle of idiots, basically. She was so mad. That day I'll never forget it. She used to have this giant ruler that she had, and she would smack it. She broke it one year. It was actually on the football player's desk. Her and this kid, they hated each other. They got into it so much. She would scream at him in the middle of class, and I was like, oh, you were unruly? We weren't. We were not unruly. For the most part. I mean, some kids would like talk over her and stuff, and she would smack that ruler down. I'm like, were you a Catholic teacher before here? Are you gonna beat us? She ended up being my favorite teacher though. But her and that football player, like, they eventually like came to an understanding. This was the same football player that when he would miss a lot of football games, and he was the one that I would throw quarterback for. I won't throw too many other names out there, but he's the one that wouldn't show up for, he was lazy. So I would throw for the football team. They weren't allowed to tackle me, but during some practices, because it was during my fourth period, and I would have all sports. I think it was called all sports or elect sports or something like that. And it was any sports you were allowed to play in, and it did like a bunch of different ones. And I used to go out there with the football team because he'd be like, come out here. I had him and I had the track coach. We're both trying to recruit me, and I just wasn't interested. Yeah, we learned a new thing today. Had one strike policy, and then he sat in the hall because he smacked a ruler down so hard it exploded and then passed out. What? He smacked a ruler down so hard it exploded and then he would pass out? Or the kid that he hit would pass out? Dang, Aaron. Some teachers are crazy, y'all. He did stress disorder. Oh, so his like blood pressure would go crazy. Yeah. Those are my worst teachers. And then my drama teacher. He wasn't a bad teacher. He just left a lot of trauma behind. He was actually at my wedding years ago. Just because my ex was head of the drama department. And that teacher used to scream at the kids to get off the grass. He would like... I'm forever traumatized with TSK. Like, when you read Tisk, it's not Tisk, and he was waiting for it, and I'm forever traumatized with that, so I never read it as Tisk anymore. It's... He's like, how do you pronounce? Screamed at me. How do you pronounce it when T-S-K? And like slammed the thing against it and like shattered the chalk. And I was like, he's like, exactly. I never wanted to read anything in that class again. So going into drama to learn how to talk to people caused a lot more trauma later. I have so much like stuff that has happened. He was the nicest guy in the world, but couldn't deal with stress. Aw. Yeah, sometimes that happens. The blood pressure will go crazy and people just can't handle it sometimes. Hence ulcer. Yeah, it's that is forever ingrained in my brain. I think we were reading What We Do in the Timing or something like that. We were reading some play, and it might have, no, it was Complete Works of William Shakespeare Abridged, I think. No, it wasn't that one. It was one of those, and yeah, it had the tisk tisk come up, and ever since then I'm like. Classes were popular. Oh. Yeah. I had a teacher like that, me. She was a math teacher. She was a gorgeous thing. long brown hair, like, she was beautiful. Everybody paid attention in her class. Her and the track teacher. The track teacher that was actually trying to get me on the track team. Everybody had a crush on him, and everybody had a crush on this math teacher. Because he looked like... How can I paint a picture of him? He looked like if Henry Cavill and Micro from Dirty Jobs had a beautiful baby. Like, that's what this man looked like. So if you know Micro from Dirty Jobs, and of course Henry Cavill, everybody knows him, like, if they had a pretty baby, that's what this teacher looked like. Her, she was Hispanic. She was just beautiful. Long brown hair. Almost like Cordelia Chase from Angel, but I'm trying to think of who else she also looked like. I'm trying to remember the name of that actress, but she was gorgeous. And those were the teachers that kids had crushes on in my school. And the track teacher, yeah, he was handsome. He kept trying to get me on it because I could run a 100-meter dash in like 10.9 seconds was my top time at the time. And he wanted me to join it, and I'm like, I don't like running that much. I'm good. I don't like running that much. So I never did. That's all I remember about him. How did we even go down this path of talking about our crazy school days? How do we even get to half our conversations on here? How did you move that fast with those tiny legs? I don't know. I was very quick. Fast as fuck, boy. I don't know. I was fast. I was very fast. I think it was all the horse riding. Because I had very, very strong legs from, you know, when you horse ride, you gotta have strong legs. I think that's what made me so quick. So I used to do barrel racing and jumps and show horsing and stuff, so I had many, many years of that under my belt. Because I've been doing that for, gosh, since I was like 10, I was riding. I did it for like 5 or 6 years. I was constantly riding. So I guess track just makes sense because I had really strong legs. But yeah, I'm teeny tiny, man. That's quick. But yeah, for anybody that missed it earlier, I am going to try to get on here a little earlier, so like 11 to 1, 2 o'clock-ish time. Hey, Marcelo! Ended up getting arrested. Ooh, that's not good. That's real bad. Thankfully, we never had that at my schools. There was rumor about one incident, but like nothing ever came out of it. So I don't know how true the situation was. Teachers was still there like years after I was there. Yeah, that is messed up. Well, guys, I'm gonna be back on. So yeah, I was talking about when I first got up on here, I was talking about all the new life update stuff that's going on. So we went over the ulcer. which I'm now better, or feeling better. Hey, No Bricks! I would like to get up on here around this time. Probably Monday through Thursday. We might leave Friday off still for like evening streams if we can get to that. I know we've both been like super tired and trying to do evening streams. Definitely Saturday streams, whether it is Maladum or Warhammer or something like that, getting those guys up and running. Definitely want to be on here a lot more. We got the website updated, so if you check out the miniaturestavern.com, that is updated and getting more updates every day. Our MTC terrain sets are on there. We've got Trench Crusade proxies. We've got all kinds of models up there. We have them by sections and everything now. Thanks to Clover, it's all updated. So that's nice on there. Oh, and you guys missed this. Oh, guys. We also have a bunch of terrain that is glowy terrain. So we're going to print the pieces that glow in clear resin. The rest of it will be in regular resin. This is our test piece. Ooh, the new Antiochs, nice. We haven't played yet. I do have my Sultanates over here. Yeah, Tony, thanks. Yeah, we got a bunch of, this is one of ours. This is our, as you can see, the 3D printers in the background. I have 12 resin printers now and 1 FDM printer. So yeah, I do a lot of printing. Lots of prints. So 3D printed, 3D printed, 3D printed. And they come out super clear. We do use resin, and it is a shine. This is actually based. It is a shinier resin, but it is solid. Beautiful pieces. I even have my orc here, my Pain Boy. He's 3D printed. Turned out great. But we got all of those updated. We have the website, we have Etsy, eBay is down for the moment, but that should be back up here in the next couple of days. We have LED terrain, which are going to come with these. You get to pick your colors. We have red, blue, green, all of that jazz. And you can put the, it comes out really bright on here. It's not that bright in person. It just really picks up on that light. Of these cool pieces that light up, so you can set up your little dudes to walk along with the LED pieces. We got things like that. We got cauldrons, trucks, all kinds of cool stuff. So those are all listed if you guys are looking for anything to up your tabletop game, which is super cool. Thanks, Tony. I love it. Oh, one print done correctly? Dude, it's a pain in the butt. 3D printing. It's literally my life, but the amount of work that goes into it is absolutely insane. The amount of minis I have over here, thanks to you guys, is crazy, but it's a lot of minis that I still have to go through today. I have something like 30 orders I'm sending out today. But thanks to you guys, I am buried under 100. So if you are ordering, please give me a minute. We're about 2 to 3 weeks behind at the moment, and I'm trying to catch back up. It is just me, and sometimes my mother-in-law comes over and she helps with minis. But yeah, it's just taking a minute. But we have those guys. We have, the website is revamped. Yeah. WTC Terrain, we are licensed with them now. So if you're looking for official WTC terrain, we do have that. And we are saving up for one of those 3D printers that you can do the 6 different colors of FDM filaments. So we are saving up to get one of those so we can fully 3D print out your FDM with color. So cool. We like it. We think it's fun, but that's one of the things we're working on. But we do have these. This was the test one, just to see how it would come out with the clear resin versus the regular resin. It looks awesome. I'm so excited. But we have colors to choose from. We have white, red, blue, green. So those are exciting. Those should be up on the website soon. They are up on Etsy now. I just got to copy paste them over onto the website. But thank you guys. I appreciate it. You're keeping me busy, which is fantastic. But yeah, that's basically what we've been up to. That's why we were kind of gone the last week, between that and the ulcer, and Watts was on spring break, so I was trying to spend time with my husband. Yeah, the lights are fun, and I keep calling them tea lights, but they're not tea lights. They're those little lights, and they have you just gotta hang on to the little stick to turn them off. But they last a really long time. I've accidentally left some on overnight and they're still alive. So yeah, they do last a while. You just put the little tab back in and it shuts it back off. FDM figures with Sunloon. Ooh. I picked up, oh, Aaron, I think you were the one that told me about it, the iPad program. I've been playing around with that, and I'm starting to work on my own 3D models. So we might be coming out with a line of Miniatures Tavern models. So they're probably going to look anime-ish, because that's kind of how my drawing style is. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, the Nomad. Yeah, because you can create STL files with it. You could 3D print them. So yeah, I've been playing with Nomad for a few days. Thanks, me. Yeah, we have things like trucks, and we have cauldrons, and we have like orbs and stuff, and like all kinds. We have like 20 different things for each category. So there's a fantasy category and a sci-fi category, and there's different things under each one. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But yeah, coming up with new stuff. Same, Aaron. I'm a little all over the place too. I'll be honest, my comic book has been doing very well. So Nomad has kind of been on the back burner. If you guys know a show called Hell of a Boss, I've been drawing a comic off of that, and the creator of it really likes it. So we'll see how this goes. But been doing that on the side. That's like my side fun thing, as I like drawing comics. But that's where it came into. That's why I'm like, it's a little anime-y is kind of what they're gonna look like. I don't know. I'll try to make them more realistic, because I don't know if people would like that. I don't know. Oh, and we also have our Gotta Catch 'em All girly pops on there. Looking all fine. We've been up to a lot of stuff. Just a lot of things and stuff. Give Richard Watson to a trophy husband? I totally would. Meet me at the door in a apron and a martini. Mm-hmm. I'm okay with that. I totally would. But hey. No, because you guys, if we keep it up, might be on that route. I'm also working on shirts, stickers, and cups. I have all the machinery to do that. Some of you know this, some of you don't know this. Clover is actually coming down for a visit. And while she is here, she's going to show me how to use all of that stuff. So you may see her on stream. We'll see how it goes. If she's comfortable with it. and I am so freaking excited. I haven't seen her in person in a long time, so I'm very, very happy to be seeing my bestie. I missed her. But yeah, should be fun. I'm surprised that she's lasted this long with napping. 12, 1, it's almost 1:30. I've been up for like an hour and a half, or 2.5 hours. I think, what's the timer on here say? 2 hours, 11 minutes. She lasted that long. Normally she's up by now. But I do gotta get shipping done, guys. Speaking of website and stuff. Check out the new setup on there. Let me know what you guys think. The website is looking super fire. Very excited about that. Let me see about, since we got raided, let me see about raiding some people. Who is up and running. Oh, we got a lot of many people up. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty. Who dat? Okay, okay. But yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate the follows from everybody. Appreciate the raid. Appreciate the subscriptions. Love it. Thank you guys so much. I hope everybody has a good rest of their Monday. We'll be back up tomorrow, probably 11 o'clock, about the same time. Really appreciate you guys, and yeah. Check out the Discord if you haven't joined the Discord. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Pull up the supporters real quick, because thank you guys. And we're gonna go raid O'Malley. Oh, that's right. I need to fix that. Thank you guys. Love you guys. And we'll see you guys later. Bye.